For the final match, the men's pro singles final in the IRT Pro Nationals. For the IRT, I'm Fabio Soto along with Jim Douglas. Jim, welcome again to another exciting final. Thank you for being here in the booth, and we're about to get started. Waselenchuk to the serve.
Waselenchuk starting off aggressive here. A little overhead. Yeah, left that one out right in the middle of the court. Moscoso, a little hip flick. Puts that ball down.
So, Jim, I just wanted to talk to you about, so everybody knows, if Kane Waselenchuk wins this match, he will secure his position as a #1 ranked player at the end of the season, even though we have one more date left in the calendar. If he wins, he will become the #1 ranked player at the end of the season. So that's a huge feat. However, if he loses and Moscoso wins the next tournament and Kane doesn't do well, then Moscoso would be the champion. So a lot is riding on this. Not to put pressure, but it is.
Yes. Yeah, I knew that was the stat, that Kane was going to have to secure this win here to get himself the #1 ranking for the season end. I think he's focused. He's playing well. And Moscoso has now skipped 2 backhands off of that drive serve down the left from Waselenchuk.
Let's see how those factors that we talked about play a role in this match, because I know they're both focused and concentrated inside the court, but you can't help think about point system, rankings. Wow, perfect shot.
Backhand reverse pinch there from Waselenchuk for the winner. 2 bounces before that side wall, very important if you're hitting a pinch. First short serve there from Waselenchuk. He'll have to have a second serve at 3-0. Going to go back to that high lob nick there from the right-hand side to the left. It's a good one. Checks up short.
Wow, impressive down the line shot.
Yes.
Forehand. Wow.
And it should be punished. You know, here we are in the pro level. You can't leave a setup there at the dotted line to someone's forehand and not expect that to be put away.
Waselenchuk again to the serve, drive serve. I got to tell you, Jim, this I love this environment. It's what I always say, it's a pretty good crowd for a Saturday.
It is. It's a fantastic crowd, actually. The stands are full. We've got people standing around. Everybody's recording with phones and such. And, wow, terrific.
Such a good tap in the front wall. Waselenchuk, of course, very dominating in the front court. Very calm. And I like the demeanor. I like the composure.
Yes. He if you notice, he kind of stood there, open stance and kind of blocked, and set his space so that Moscoso was forced to go around. Great serve there. Kind of going for a lot there on that.
He did.
Third shot.
So a cross-court shot, but Moscoso was there fishing. He caught it, down the line winner. Let's see if Moscoso can come up with some magic here. 0-5 is the score.
Yeah, you don't want to get down too far early to Waselenchuk. Anyone really, but especially not to Waselenchuk.
It's short. I want to thank everyone for watching and tuning in. Super Saturday is coming to a close with the IRT Pro Nationals Saturday night final.
If you didn't make it here to Missoula, Montana, I think you should kind of regret it because it's absolutely beautiful.
Oh, I love that little slap shot. The physical contact between these two. They have a lot of respect for each other. (5-0).
Waselenchuk quickly back into the service box.
Ooh.
That was pretty good.
A little fist bump right there. Let's take a look at this replay. See how smoothly Waselenchuk handles this one. Such a nice tap to the right corner. Let's take a look. Approaches down. There's a fist pump right there.
Yep.
Wow.
Again, the open stance where he's kind of blocking Moscoso out from the. It's a good get there by Moscoso. Waselenchuk leaving his ball up.
Wow.
Little bang bang.
I love the lateral movements. Let's take a look at the replay. I love the lateral movements. I love the court awareness.
After that ball off the back wall from Waselenchuk, nothing over 6 inches off the floor for the rest of that rally.
So 7-0 is the score.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's feeling a little bit like the semifinals so far between Waselenchuk and Eric Trujillo with a 7-0 lead. Again, Waselenchuk very focused.
That's a skip.
A third skip shot off the backhand side there for Conrado Moscoso.
8 serving zeros the score. There's going to be no rush between these two. There's going to be absolutely nothing fast about this. It's a chess match. And I know the score doesn't reflect the gym, but believe me, this is very methodical. I mean, we've seen Conrado come back from, greater odds. Like in the Hall of Fame tournament, he lost the first game 0-15, and he came back to win the championship.
He's definitely done it before, and against this opponent
Yeah.
in particular. So we know he's got the capability. He's got all the skills. There's yet another backhand.
High lob
skip.
Nick and a skip.
When will Moscoso burn that timeout? And there
Timeout
it
is burned right now. Moscoso timeout taken. Let's keep it here, and I also want to take this opportunity to thank some of our local sponsors. Big Sky Brewing Company, thank you very much for your support in providing beverages for everyone here at the event. Also want to thank Tim Matfeld, a person that's supported racquetball and other tournaments for years. Destination Missoula, you should come out and check it out, destinationmissoula.org, and check out everything you can do here in Missoula as a tourist destination. Mitra 9 brands, they've also supplied us with plenty of beverages throughout this event. So thank you very much for your continued support. And also want to thank IRT partner PapaNicholasCoffee.com. You can use code IRT50 to get your 50% off your complete coffee order. So this is great for everyone that's a coffee drinker. Believe me, you'll get your money's worth. And time in is called. Waselenchuk going back in the court. You can only imagine what Kadim Carrasco is advising to Conrado Moscoso. I mean, if you're Kadim, what would you tell Conrado?
Yeah, it's a tough call. Kane's serving well, and he's got the soft drop shots are dropping in for him. He's got to tell Moscoso that he needs to quit skipping the ball. That's what's really killing him.
Unforced errors.
Yes. That was just a great sequence there by Waselenchuk.
Lovely. And I love it how he's never out of center court. He was right in front of the encroachment line, and he was in perfect position to execute that down the line shot.
Nicely done.
Mm-hmm. Second serve.
Nearly skipped that serve. It was so low.
Waselenchuk, high lob Nick. Interesting.
Moscoso being a little more conservative with it now instead of. That's not a good shot.
Good pickup.
I think he got that.
Oh, you did. No doubt.
That's a skip, though. No need to complain about it.
No
Now
need.
Pulled out the rally.
0 serving 10 is the score.
0-10, called by
And
head referee Rodrigo Montoya.
And you know the interesting fact, and I've mentioned this a couple times during the weekend, is when they faced each other at the Hall of Fame, right? Moscoso losing the first game 0-15, still coming back to win this. Here's an interesting stat for you. Moscoso won the championship by scoring only 26 points. 15 in the second game and 11 in the third game.
Wow.
So traditionally, you
Interesting.
score 30 points, right, winning game 1 and 2. But he won it by scoring only 26.
This sounds like skip ball. This sounds like Beltran math, doesn't it?
I guess.
It's easier to get 11 points in the breaker than it is to get 15.
That is correct. You know what? I never thought about it that way. So it's Beltran math. Let's coin the
Yes.
phrase, Jim, please. I love Nick again. Moscoso again.
Getting baited in.
And you know what? He just knows where the pressure points are. 11-0. Kane knows what he's doing. Kane doing Kane things, of course.
Going through his routine, pre-serve, ready to drive. Just out of the reach.
Just out of the reach. Very methodical.
I wondered if there might be a change of serve there from Waselenchuk. I at least thought that he was going to go cross-court. He did, in a way. Pulled out a drive Z to the left.
And listen, the high lob Knicks, even though he's performing it as a second serve, they're really working. They're
Very
forcing
effective, yes.
Colorado to make the mistake. But right now, drive serve.
Another short. But he's, again, got that second serve to come back to, which is probably responsible for half the points that he's gotten just off of Moscoso skipping it. He's got half a dozen skips off of the serve. Rinse and repeat. That was a great shot. That one was checked up a little bit short off of that serve from Waselenchuk.
I mean, he's going for broke right now.
May as well.
May as well. If I would be down as he is, why
12-0.
not? Why not?
Yep.
Just experiment.
Fire away. I wonder what the stat is for comebacks on Kane if you're down 0-12. Oh, that's an ace serve there
Perfect.
That was absolutely perfect.
Perfect shot. Beautiful shot going to the left corner and just dies between the two walls. Colorado gets on the board.
Well, maybe a little stress reduction there by getting that first point.
Oh, yeah. He's breathing for sure. He's breathing a lot better. Whoa. Wow. We need a replay. That was amazing. Look at the put away from Waselenchuk. Look at behind the back. This was so chill and no nonchalant. Not a bad serve from Moscoso. Check this out. Behind the back, kill shot. Wow.
I thought at first that he had skipped it.
Wow.
Referee Rodrigo Montoya calling that serve short.
Listen, if you're killing with the return of serve, a serve from Colorado Moscoso, and you're doing it behind the back, dear God. Wow. I love Nick again.
This time, Moscoso puts it away, does not skip. He looked a little more balanced when he was taking that shot there, so it's no wonder that it didn't skip. He looked more balanced.
Yeah.
Ready to swing, loaded up. Came around on it with some serious pop. Looking back at his camp, Karim Carrasco. Serve ideas.
It's a good serve.
Skip from Waselenchuk there.
He's forcing Waselenchuk to make that mistake. He's being a little narrow, sticking to the left wall, going for his forehand. And, I can't help but think that C-serve going to Kane's forehand has been devastating for who's performed it. Moscoso driving. Oh!
Can't quite make the front wall there with that one.
No.
The idea was good.
3 serving 12 is the score.
All right, a little momentum here for Moscoso.
Bit of a run. 3-point run for Moscoso.
Of course, Moscoso wearing his trademark mismatched shoes.
Good. Pick
Great.
up.
Another
Again.
skip from Waselenchuk. Moscoso kind of caught a break there.
Well, I mean, Kane tapped that shot in front, and it wasn't a good tap.
No.
You know, he didn't put it away.
Correct.
He figured Moscoso wouldn't get to it, but Moscoso right now, he's not giving up, and he will never give up. Regardless of the score, he's going to keep charging at him. So next time that Kane has a shot like that, he has to put it away.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
And we're at 4-12 now, so the run continues. Not a good serve, not a good return, but again, the unforced error in the skip from the forehand off of Moscoso's racket.
I thought he was going to go down the line.
I did as well.
And he had an open window right there.
Why not shoot that down the line? That's to Kane's backhand. And you're at the dotted line.
12-4. Oh, he got it.
From Moscoso. Another
Wide angle.
And again,
to pick up.
Moscoso playing some crazy defense. Little slap shot there to go cross court.
Wide angle. I love it.
He dug it out. Not getting that one, though. Great wide angle pass. What a great rally. Crowd goes nuts for that.
What a way to move him around. Let's take a look at this replay. He did such a good job of moving him around the court. Great job.
Phenomenal defense from Moscoso getting those balls. Couldn't pick up that wide angle there in the end. It was a good one. Bounced, scraped the wall, took some pace off of it, died in the back.
I want to take this opportunity to thank also IRT partners, KWM Gutterman, Papa Nicholas Coffee, Frank Hotels, so Formula Flow Racquetball, the Rainstorm Group, Gearbox Racquetball, and Black and White Energy Drink. Thank you so very much for your support of the IRT. We're back at it. Waselenchuk to the serve. 13 serving 4.
I wish I could get me a big cup of Papa Nicholas coffee right now. Good serve, decent return, but Waselenchuk now getting involved with the skips.
It didn't come off the back wall as Waselenchuk expected it to. He did his homework, he encroached, but just not enough.
And sometimes, you got a big lead. You want to be aggressive anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe it's going to come off enough. I'm going to take a shot at it. If I don't make it, then it's just side out.
Yeah. If you don't make it, you don't make it. There we go. Wow. Great cross
fantastic.
court.
Yes, and Kane, Waselenchuk pointing at Moscoso, giving him a little visual, nice shot there.
Wow.
He even appreciated that.
Good serve.
Just
Set
over
up.
the line.
Oh,
and Waselenchuk skips another one of the little tap shots.
Yeah, he has got to do it a little bit more stronger. He skipped a couple of them already, and it's costed them a few points. 6 serving 13. Still in control. Still I don't know if you would call it a comfortable lead, but he still has a good lead.
Yeah, I have found there is no comfortable lead. And certainly shouldn't be against two such excellent athletes.
Whoa!
Very nice.
Wow!
Very nice.
Let's take a look at it. Just when you thought that Waselenchuk was out of this one,
yes,
and the ball was going to double bounce, he comes up with this crazy play to kill it in the right corner. Check this out. Just backtracking. Like that. Boom. Wow.
Yeah, that was Excelsior footwork right there. Oh, my goodness. That was just...
That was a skip. Is he going to peel
it? He's looking at his camp.
Let's see. Is he going to peel it or not?
He's looking at his camp.
From here, it did seem like a skip.
Carrasco is saying no, don't bother.
Game point. Number 1.
So far, our line judges are sleepy and bored. We have line judge on the right, Andres Acuna from Costa Rica. And on the left, we have Alan Natera from Mexico.
Of course, Natera representing the country of Chile.
Chile,
but originally from Mexico.
Yes. Chihuahua.
Moscoso, he defended that first game point perfectly. Let's see if he can come up with some magic.
He's got a big hole to dig out here in game one if he wants to win it for himself. Great serve.
Ace.
Great serve from Rado Moscoso.
Wow. Just a straight down shot to the left corner.
Perfect angle, just over the line.
Perfect speed.
Waselenchuk identified that immediately and didn't even bother trying to go for it.
Moscoso again with a drive serve.
And a skip off the return from Waselenchuk.
I'd like to see, Waselenchuk do a ceiling shot in that behalf because he's tried to do that twice and it's ended up as a skip. Maybe do a ceiling shot, give himself to set himself up. Moscoso, make him go back. He's in the front court. It's a little difficult to take him out.
Yeah, you got to. I mean, Moscoso's a shooter, right? Both these gentlemen are. So he's going to shoot if he can. Oh, that was another great serve.
Wow. Good
we
serve.
had Moscoso go right and Kane immediately jumped left. Waselenchuk not reading that serve at all and ended up with an ace for Moscoso out of that.
Listen, there's just a few players, and two of them are on the court right now, that are very good at deceiving their opponents when it comes to serve.
Another great serve for Moscoso. Soft pinch, pulled it off. Wow, great defense here by Waselenchuk. Crowd starting to get fired up already about this. Yeah.
Down the line winner.
And Moscoso's appealing for two bounces.
Let's see. One up, one down.
From my perspective, from my viewpoint, Waselenchuk pick up that ball.
Wow, what a great rally. Timeout taken by Kane Waselenchuk. Let's stay here. We're wanting to talk about our final event of the season. The season finale is the Gateway City Open. That's in St. Louis, Missouri, from June 11th to the 14th. I expect, Jim, you're going to be there. I know you already signed up for that one. And it's going to be a great event. And a lot is hanging on this depending on the result of this event. But, yeah, come and join us in St. Louis, Missouri. We haven't been there in a while. Thank you very much. And we'll be back here after a short break on IRT Live. We're live once again here for the remainder of game number one. Waselenchuk took his timeout. Moscoso took his earlier from the Peak Racket Club here in Missoula, Montana, IRT Pro Nationals. Fabio Soto and Jim Douglas here for the IRT. Conrado making Kane wait. This is game point. There you have it.
There it is.
Number one. Ladies and gentlemen, players take a 2-minute break, and we will return here with Game 2 on IRT Live.
It's all just machines, material, and parts. Until we get our hands on them, then it all becomes something different. Skilled workers turn raw steel into the best-selling gutter machines in the USA. This doesn't happen by accident. It's over 40 years in the making, an unrelenting dedication to quality and innovation, both in the machines we make and how we make them. KWM Gutterman, American-made, family-owned.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're live once again here from Missoula, Montana, IRT Pro Nationals. I'm Fabio Soto along with Jim Douglas here for the IRT. Game number 2 about to go underway now. Moscoso will serve us up. Jim, I got to ask you, what does Moscoso need to do to take this one to a breaker?
Well, he immediately started scoring points after he stopped skipping the ball so much off Kane's serve. So the lack of that looked like some, yeah.
It's a good call.
I agree on the replay, yeah.
I agree.
But he was a little close there, a little crowded. So glad
A little too close for comfort,
yeah,
if you will.
Yeah, a little safety hold up there. I'm fine with that. Once Moscoso stopped skipping, he immediately got back in the game. I mean, look where he was at. He was down 0-12 and came back to what, 8, 9?
Oh, not too much. There you have it.
Moscoso a little upset about that. Gives himself a little whack in the leg with his racket. He knows number one's on the line for him. He knows it, and he wants it. He's hungry.
Let's see how hungry he is.
Kane looks hungry, too. Waselenchuk down the drive. Another good serve. Out in the middle. Not put away, though. Waselenchuk going to take another shot at it. Again, Moscoso with the reach back. And
Whoa.
That looked like a skip ball. Yes.
All right, it's skip, and he's probably going to appeal.
Referee Montoya is calling a skip ball, and Kane is immediately appealing.
There you go.
It's a skip ball.
And two the Giant Line judges agree. 0-0 still. No damage done so far.
Everyone agreeing that was a skip? Yep.
Too soon to appeal, Jim?
That's short.
I mean, when you're 0-0 in game 2.
I probably would not appeal that. And I don't know that he didn't look back. I don't think he looked back at his camp to see, the great Sudzi Munchik is in his camp here on the bench with him. So he didn't. Oh, good pickup from Moscoso.
That was a good pickup, yeah.
Such quick hands, but he's not getting that one for sure. But, yeah, he burned that appeal and didn't even look back at his camp.
Yeah.
He just immediately appealed, and that may come back to haunt him a little bit. You never know, but he's still got one in the bank.
I love Nick. Had a lot of success, and there you go.
Yeah,
there it is.
Baited in again.
Put a pressure on Moscoso, and Kane is doing an excellent job. And not just the shots that he's executing, the serves rather. It's just that looking at him, the look on his face, the way they look at each other, that, directly to the eye contact, and I love that. Whoa.
That time he pulls it off. I think he hit the side wall with his racket and the back wall.
No, he did, but here's the thing, though. Lightning swing speed. I mean, that ball was so low and so far to the back that only an athlete of that caliber can pull it off that way.
Completely agree. That was a very good lob, Nick serve.
Ordinarily, an amateur player would have hit the back wall first.
Going to back wall there is Moscoso.
Wow.
Waselenchuk getting low. Cranking
what a great view.
Yeah, cranking a backhand splat. Moscoso can't pick that up. And all of this great racquetball action here for the last 5 minutes or so, and we are at a whopping 1-0.
Chess match, bro.
Kind of the way I like it. Set up.
Cross court. Forehand shot.
Too much pace. Moscoso can't catch up with that. I thought Waselenchuk might pinch that one, but down the line works.
Oh,
2 bounces there. Yep. That was a good serve there. Waselenchuk taking a little pace off that serve. Little change up. Moscoso working with his wrist cord there. A little mini timeout. Waselenchuk ensuring that Moscoso is ready to go. Short serve, cross court. Shorter ace here for Waselenchuk, really, because he's got this second, serve lob, Nick, that's just working so well for him. He's gotten so many points.
There you go.
And then, just as I say that, of course,
It can only do so much. It can only do so much.
Yeah,
And
he
Moscoso's
just
adjusting.
blasted it.
Moscoso's adjusting. Not that it's not going to keep working, but it's not going to work every time.
Right. 3-0, though, or 0-3, I should say.
Moscoso trying to get on the board. Wow. Just pummeling it down. Forehand shot. I think that Moscoso needs to change his serve. It's not working out the way he's intending it to.
Maybe do like he did with Flores earlier. Try a little angle, little jam angle to Waselenchuk's backhand.
And I love those jam serves that he was doing with Flores, those wraparounds, and just giving Flores a lot of trouble to keep up. I mean, if you have to run and hit the ball while you're on the run, it just makes it that much more difficult.
Absolutely correct.
Waselenchuk thinking about his serve, taking his time. Whoa, clean, lovely.
Waselenchuk not happy with the angle that he hit on that serve at all. Looking at the wall, he understands I wanted to hit it right there. That's not where I wanted it to go. The great Cliff Swain told me once long ago that if you miss the shot in the back, you miss your angle in the back by a foot. You only missed it by an inch on the front wall. So that was a terrific serve.
That was a
terrific serve. And he looked back at his camp, and Setsi Munchik says, yes, that was a good serve.
And listen, you don't want to waste your second appeal because he lost your first one. So he want to, game management is also a big part of the game.
1-3 for Moscoso. Don't like that. It's a penalty hinder right there.
It's a hinder.
Penalty hinder called by referee Rodrigo Montoya.
Playing too close for comfort, but it is what it is.
We have tied it up.
3-3. Oh. 2-3.
Is it 2-3?
2-3 rather.
It's hard to see the score.
Correction.
There's so many people standing around here to watch this match that our scoreboard is actually obstructed.
Ooh, he got it.
Waselenchuk picked that up and skipped that one. Almost had it, but everybody's really appreciating that.
Yeah.
The crowd is going crazy.
Lovely.
That's wild. I don't think I've ever seen that before where the scoreboard, the monitor on the wall is obstructed. There's so many people I can't see it. Skip ball there.
This is forcing that mistake on Moscoso.
Moscoso's drive serve is starting to come in a little bit better here. It's starting to stay down more and not pop off that back so much.
It has changed since game one. I agree to that. Let's see if Kane makes an adjustment. Is he going for the drive serve? Yes, he is. Jeez. Wow, what a return.
Phenomenal. I
mean, it was not really that bad of a serve. It's Moscoso and good return. Wow.
Yeah. And he was a little bit of the change up there where he took a little pace off of that, and Moscoso patient, waited, had his racket back. Pinch roll up. Great shot.
Ace serve.
Amazing. Wow. Amazing serve there from Moscoso. Just blasted it right in the corner. 2 bounces. Waselenchuk barely got a racket.
And he's had a couple of those already throughout the match where he's just firing away to that left corner. Kane's forehand. It's just the speed, the height, everything's just perfect. Not even a swing from Waselenchuk. Let's see if Rado can keep it up.
Goes right. gets a good serve, but Waselenchuk picks it up in a pinch from Moscoso to pick it up. And don't look now, but Moscoso's in the lead, 5-3.
The Bolivian has found a way to take the lead in this game, too, after a very forgetful game one.
He's looking at his camp for his serve options. Lining it up. Goes right, gets a little wrist flicker there from Waselenchuk.
And I know that Waselenchuk doesn't enjoy doing a ceiling shot as often as a regular player would. Like when he gets one of those serves, maybe you and I would do a ceiling shot, give ourselves time to step back into the center court and at least in the encroachment line and, think of an offensive position. But Kane wants to put it away. Sometimes it's just not possible.
At least maybe go for some kind of another great serve.
Oh, screen serve called.
Screen?
No.
No.
Hold on. No, that's a correction. That's a point.
Okay. Yeah, I thought it was a good serve. It's hard to tell from my angle, though.
7 serving 3.
7 serving 3, yep.
It's a good return.
I'd like to see him try, instead of that, trying to kill it from back there, like we were talking about.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him try, even just like a push pass, something like 3 feet high, go cross court, wide angle with it, trying to get it around. Like, to go back to your previous point, it's harder to hit that ball when you're on the move, running around, trying to track it down.
That's a skip. Waselenchuk being very smart about his serves. Good administration. Good game management. Let's see if he goes, keeps going for the drive or going with a high lob, Nick. That's also worked wonders.
4-7 first serve. Looks like he's going to drive it. I thought that was short. Yep. So
it's just been a challenge between these two.
Referee Montoya.
How they've, if you can do it, I can do it.
Sometimes it comes down to that.
Yeah,
a couple of guys, couple of alphas out there on the court, and they just want to, they want to lock horns. They want to bang heads and go after it. And I, for one, appreciate that mentality. Good get from Waselenchuk.
That's what I wanted to see him not see that shot, that third shot. Instead of Waselenchuk tapping it into the front wall like he's done, and he's missed a few of those. He went for the ceiling shot. He caught Conrad off guard. He was backtracking, and he missed causing the skip. So maybe some patience or maybe some defensive plays like that will help Waselenchuk achieve victory.
Well, it could have helped Moscoso there in the same rally, right? Because he kind of went for broke there.
Easy setup.
Will that make it? No. That was cool.
Had it been to the front wall, it would have been really cool. 6 serving 7.
Waselenchuk was ready for it just in case, and you should always be ready for it.
Yeah.
Always assume that ball is going to make it to the front wall.
It's not over until the bounce. There's 2 bounces. It's not over, and we've seen that through Kane. That match that he had earlier versus Trujillo where he just ran from 38 feet back and just cut it in the front wall. He's never one to underestimate any opponent. Short as well.
Short ball. Back to the lob, Nick, maybe? Considering his options as he goes through his service motion.
Taking his time.
And he does opt for the lob, Nick.
I love how he sticks almost all the way to the right side, right court.
Whew. Terrific shot.
I mean, giving that serve from all the way to the right, the service box, just gives you a whole different angle than he does if you do it in the middle, because that gives you a little bit more time to calculate, just a fraction of a second, if you will, but sometimes that's enough.
At the speed these folks move, yes. These players are again, if you haven't seen pro racquetball in person, you need to come down here and see it, because the speed, the quickness of these players here is just incredible.
Wow.
That was a nice little move there by.
That was a great shot by Moscoso. What a great return. Let's take a look at this replay. How
even through the contact, right?
Yeah, even through the contact. Just watch how Conrado does this.
A little behind the back there from Kane. He's
got
got a little contact
shot.
right
Look at
there.
That. Boom.
Yep, punched it in. Nice.
Ooh.
Montoya does not agree that that ball was going to make the front wall.
You know what? This is one of those things where my answer is we'll never know.
Yes.
Because you know what? Under other circumstances, I would say no. But he did hit it hard enough and with this earn angle that it might have probably possible that it would have reached the front court. But it is a judgment call.
It is. I mean, if it were my judgment call, if I were the referee instead of Montoya here, I would have given him the opportunity to try again.
Oh,
Moscoso.
Between the legs jump motion. Let's check this out. King is just a human highlight reel. He killed that serve from Moscoso with a backhanded shot. He's been doing some of those taps. But let's take a look. Look at him put his body.
Yeah, between the legs there. Moscoso was super patient, waiting for that ball to come out.
That's an ace.
Ace serve there.
Clean shot. Lovely.
A little bit of an inside-out swing on that to keep the pace down and over there by the left wall.
8 serving 8.
Waselenchuk's tied it up.
Test match.
That'll make it. Great pickup.
Set up. That's it.
Waselenchuk testing where he's at, checking himself on the court by tapping his racket on the glass. Down low.
9 serving 8. You got to figure at what point does either of these two ask for a timeout. It's highly likely that Colorado will first. But he's only down by 1, though. But we're kind of at the end of game 2.
He's checking with his camp. He's looking at Carrasco. I think they have some kind of, there it is. He's burned that timeout.
Timeout taken by Conrado Moscoso. Players to take a 1-minute break. We will return here on IRT Live.
If you're not an IRT Club member, then you're missing out. Exclusive matches, second court streaming, and condensed replays so you never miss a point. Plus, member-only deals, player extras, and inside access you can't get anywhere else. IRT Club is more than a membership. It's your all-access pass to the IRT and another way to support the tour and the players you love. Go to the IRT Club page at irttour.com to join now. Just $15 per month. The best in racquetball just got even better.
Back to the action, ladies and gentlemen, and Waselenchuk comes in with that little tap and another point.
This time that one didn't hang up like started happening in game 1 there.
Not a good timeout for Moscoso. We're at 10, serving 8. Waselenchuk 5 points away from victory.
Yeah, it wasn't a great angle that he took on that return of serve.
Ooh, Kane almost got it.
Swatted at it. Yeah.
And you expected that shot from Moscoso. He loves to do those reverse pinches. He does them really, really well, especially when he's charging in front of the court. But Waselenchuk read it like a book, and he was, maybe half a step behind? Maybe half a step,
very
if that.
Close, yes.
He almost put a racket on it.
Almost got there.
Yeah.
And everybody out in the crowd went, "Ooh, yeah." So you know when that happens.
Heat serving 10.
It was a good one. Short. Moscoso hasn't had a lot of short serves. So let's see what he comes up with for his second serve option. Waselenchuk loves to cut off lob serves, and he's excellent at it. Same serve. That ends up short.
Ooh, what
yes.
a fight. What a fight. What a fight. I love that. Good exchange.
Yep.
Moscoso did get it.
He did.
Yeah.
He may have done something with his ankle here. He's walking a little funny here after that.
It's just the reach that they have to perform, the extent of, their legs, because they're moving laterally, then they're moving front to back, and it takes a toll on your body.
It does.
Moscoso, drive serve. Perfect.
And especially when you're trying to, if you're lunging at the ball, you're trying at the same time to keep your hips and your shoulders level so that you don't skip the ball when you do get it. So you can put yourself in this kind of awkward position.
In an awkward position,
when that
for
happens.
sure.
Yeah, so that was a great return to serve there by Waselenchuk.
Good serve. Setup.
Just tapped the sidewall, or the ceiling, rather.
Great pass.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Another forehand, cross court, wide angle kind of, but, with a little inside out on it. So when it bounces, it hits the sidewall and takes pace off of it. Not coming off the back wall for sure.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And the crowd
Let's
going
take a look at a
crazy for that.
replay.
Yeah,
Check
let's
this
see that
out.
again.
Like, you don't see a ball dying in a corner like that often. Let's check this out.
Look at how far he had to reach behind himself
Not
to
just
get
that, he was backtracking to do so.
Yes, running backwards, reached behind himself, still managed to put that ball into the corner for a winner. 12-9. 12-9 goes cross court. Short. Woo.
Wow, what a return. What a return. It's
Healthy.
Just, that C-serve.
That was healthy.
That C-serve was just not as good as, he thought he was going to get it from the back wall, and Conrado just intercepted.
Yeah, absolutely destroyed that in that left corner.
Excellent.
It was a
Great
good
pass.
serve.
Wide angle
Good
shot.
return, yeah.
Lovely. Simply lovely.
Crowd enjoying that. Playing a little back and forth here at 12-9.
Forcing the
goes
mistake.
Cross court, yeah, and just to reach it, Moscoso has to extend his arm, and by doing so, it rolls over.
13 serving 9. Waselenchuk 2 points away from victory. Moscoso's not far behind. Oh!
Skipped it. Hey,
He's
Waselenchuk looks back like, how did I miss that? And
Listen,
and
he's-
Sudzi Munchuk looks back at him and says, yeah, how did you miss that? Like you should have pulled that off.
Well, listen, it's he's been pulling that shot off between his legs more than a few times throughout this weekend, twice already in this match, and
Yes.
I don't blame him for trying that shot. Not really.
Why not? What are your other options? Going for the crack.
Short.
Did not make it. 9-13 second serve.
Oh! He went
Penalty
for it.
hinder called by Montoya on Kane.
He's apologizing for
Yeah,
it.
I don't think that Moscoso knew that he was there that close
No.
and hit him in his backswing.
10 serving
Apologizing. These players definitely respect each other. They respect their capabilities, and they don't want to injure each other. So, time to refocus. 10 serves 13.
You got it.
Skip ball.
Oh.
Waselenchuk was there and picked it up before the two bounces, but skipped it.
Yeah.
And that tightens us up again at 11-13. Moscoso looking back to his camp. little serve advice from Carrasco. Great drive serve down the right. Gets him a setup. But he got left to hanging. No, that's 2 bounces.
It's the winner. Double bounce.
Waselenchuk just checking to make sure that Moscoso's okay. He's just upset he missed that ball.
I want to thank you for watching and tuning in. Super Saturday. Saturday night final is coming to a close here in Missoula, Montana at the IRT Pro Nationals. And thank you for liking our post, share our feed, for following us on social media throughout this weekend.
Yes. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching online, everyone. And make sure you get this out to everyone you can think of to watch some professional racquetball. And come on down the next time.
Oh, smooth. Smooth. And match point.
Match
14
point for Waselenchuk.
serving 11. Let's see if Kane can finish this one and secure the #1 ranking at the end of the season. Crowd goes quiet. Replay.
Montoya calling for a replay. That little crack serve that Waselenchuk was going for kind of kicked out a little bit. Moscoso respecting his opponent, doesn't want to swing. It looks like we're going to have Waselenchuk burn his timeout.
Timeout taken. Waselenchuk. We'll be back here in a minute on IRT Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Timeout taken by Waselenchuk here with match point. IRT Pro Nationals from Missoula, Montana. I'm Fabio Soto along with Jim Douglas for the IRT. Jim, this may be the end. Let's see.
I'm hoping it's not.
14 serving 11.
I want to see more of this battle between these two titans.
Waselenchuk for the match.
Not a fan of that. Not
There you
a fan
go.
of that pinch.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kane Waselenchuk takes this one in 2 straight and is the IRT Pro Nationals champion.
Secured #1 ranking for the year on the season.
And mathematically speaking, he is the #1 player at the end of the season. Even though we have still one date left, he has secured it.
Remarkable. They're praying together.
Yeah.
That's just phenomenal.
Just a
What a
conversation
great couple of athletes.
between two gentlemen, and a big shout for everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back after a short break with Interview with the Winner on IRT Live.
It's all just machines, material, and parts. Until we get our hands on them, then it all becomes something different. Skilled workers turn raw steel into the best-selling gutter machines in the USA. This doesn't happen by accident. It's over 40 years in the making, an unrelenting dedication to quality and innovation, both in the machines we make and how we make them. KWM Gutterman, American-made, family-owned.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with the IRT Pro Nationals champion, Kane Waselenchuk. Kane, so enjoyable to see you throughout this weekend. I've interviewed you a couple of times already, but this is different. Mathematically speaking, and talking to Todd Boss before this match, you've secured your spot at the end of the season as the #1 player once again. Man, congratulations. How does that feel, brother?
Yeah, I don't know. It's I don't know.
It's an amazing feeling, and the crowd loves it. You're getting a lot of praise from everyone. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. You know, I've been playing a long time. I've won a lot of titles, but this one was up there with the hardest of them. You know, I got injured early in the season. I switched rackets. I was disappointed. I was discouraged. I wasn't playing like I wanted to and like I knew I could. You know, and it just, you know, I started having a little bit of glimpses of like, maybe this is it, you know, and, you know, I just kept fighting and finding a way, and yeah, here I am. It's crazy.
I don't think that there's such a thing as this is it for you, because you've proved to us that there is no such thing. You've came back from an Achilles injury some time ago. You came back and you're here, and you've not just done that, but you've proved that you are the man. You are the GOAT.
Thank you.
And at 44 years old, I don't think this is a feat that has never been accomplished, man.
Yeah, it's a pretty incredible feeling. I'm just kind of, I don't know, I guess like a little bit in shock, you know. I mean, you know, Conrado's an amazing player. And, you know, I mean, when I was up 14, I thought, oh, no, not again. Not again. Here we go. This bastard here is going to come back again, you know. But, you know, I got a lot of respect for Conrado, and obviously has a lot of respect for me. And, you know, I love battling like that. That's a fun match. I mean, obviously, I know wasn't as fun as the week before, you know, and at the Players, but you know, just what an amazing feeling, and you know, just, you know, thinking about the whole season, like as we're talking, and I'm just, you know, this is so many different things for me this season. You know, I lost more against one person than I ever have in my career. You know, he's playing phenomenal racquetball, and you know, it just, I don't know, I'm just really proud of myself for fighting.
Oh, I mean, and we all are. I mean, we feel that content. And, you know, we still have one more stop in the season. And I'm sure you're more relaxed now. I mean, this is quite the hill you climbed over, and you accomplished it. You dominated it.
Yeah. No, I mean, listen, I'm going to go home, take a little bit of time off, but I'm still out there to win the last tournament. I mean, my job, even though I finished #1, my job's not over. My job is to win tournaments, and that's what I'm going to do.
That's correct. Kane Waselenchuk, champion, IRT Pro Nationals. Say someone at home,
yeah,
sponsorship, thank you.
Thank you to all my sponsors. Obviously, James and Matt, and obviously Keith. I mean, he's a big part of me playing, and Alan, Sage Bariatric, Papa Nicholas, obviously Pro Kenix, you know, and you know, Karosh, the guy that does my shirts, creativity in me. I think that's exactly what it is. And then of course Erica's dad, he's got the R5 on there, so that's awesome. You know, funny, I don't know if I told the story. I thought he was joking, and he wasn't. He was actually being serious. He really did want to be on my shirt. So it started out as a joke, and now it's reality. So
there you go.
No, I just, you know, I have wonderful people in my life, and you know, it's just, after all these years, you know, just to have these incredible people in my life I'm just honored and a blessing, and I couldn't do it without them.
And there is no such thing as this is it for you. I'm sure we'll see that next tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, your champion, Kane Waselenchuk, once again for the IRT. I'm Fabio Soto, and we'll see you in St. Louis, Missouri on IRT Live.